All right, Waits, good morning, mate. How'd the winter break go? Yeah, good, mate, good. Any messages? Call-ups in January? Who got called up? All the South American kids. That's half our bloody team, mate. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to Queen of the South. It is Season 7, Episode 9, I think we're up to, on the Impossible Dreams. We look to win the Champions League with our Scottish team. And of course, we're not going to be doing that this season because we're out of Europe altogether. But we do have two big games today. We face Celtic in the league and then it's a Scottish Cup game against Hibs. 2 wins there and that would be good towards 2 trophies. And we still haven't won a major trophy yet. Or, we've won the Championship getting promoted, but that's it. So we want to try and win something. Now, there's a lot to catch you up on. We are midway through the January window, and there has been a little bit of movement. But I thought I'd start with the youth intake preview. It's supposed to be an excellent intake. I can't really get it to move. But there is 5 stars there. The issue I have is that one of our wingers looks to be a handy prospect, and that's kind of it. So I'm assuming we've got Messi coming in, the Scottish Messi. So Mick Messi, I'm assuming it would be. But yeah, I don't understand why it's such a good youth intake. We'll live in hope, but I suspect we might be getting lied to there. Now, one thing that has happened that is really, really good news for us, and there's no real way to show you this other than to really just go into here and show you. So Omar Bermudez, he's club trained. So when it comes to registering a European squad, he is essentially invaluable to us now. We cannot sell him because he's a good player that is club trained. So it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. He is wanted. We have had a few bids come in. Nothing that he's interested in. Nothing that it would take monumental amounts of money for me to sell him at this point. So yeah, that is all very, very good news. Now I said there had been a little bit of movement on the transfer, and the main bit of movement is this: Dominic Thompson has left. He has gone off to Swansea. 1.4 million we got for him. He wasn't happy anymore. He wanted to be playing. He was sort of third choice left back, and probably even further down the pecking order as a central midfielder. So it made sense to cash in on him. So that's what we've done. 1.4 million. Where is he? Yeah, there. I've loaned out Genoa. I've sent him off to Argentina on loan. He just needs to play, and we're not playing him enough. So hopefully he'll get the game time he needs to come back a better player. And we just let a guy go that's rubbish, basically. So one of the academy intake players from a few seasons back. So that's all that's happened there. We do still have money if we want to sign a player, and I'm not against signing anybody by any means. What I'm looking for is the right player to come in and replace Paredes, given that we have Davenport that can play the role and there's no European football to worry about. I don't want to rush in and sign the wrong player, but yeah, that's sort of my main priority right now, is finding that deep-lying defensive playmaker that we can bring in and can do a job for us. Now, there is a lot, I'm just checking off my notes here, there is a lot of games to catch you up on that have happened since last episode. I think there's 6 or 7. So let's start with the first one against St Johnstone and see how we did. We had a half-time lead after Harding was left unmarked. And Bermudez added a second in the second half. So this should have been an absolute rout, to be honest. Luizzi missed 2 absolute sitters, but otherwise, I mean, we played well. It was just the finished product wasn't quite there for us, but you can see that from the match ratings. Good performance from us, and yeah, that's absolutely fine. Next up, it was Hearts. Luizzi and Duque combined for the only goal. Well, another game where we missed so many chances, but thankfully Lutzi wasn't one of them this time. He was terrible against St Johnstone, but bounced back well here with the winner. And again, you can see we played quite well, just lacking a little bit in front of goal. So good win there. Next up, it was the other side of Edinburgh. It was Hibs. Hibs got the only goal early on. So we just could not score in this game. You can see on the XG tracker, late on, we were absolutely battering down the door and just couldn't get through. We actually went down to 10 men in this one as well, which isn't ideal. But our blushes were saved somewhat because Motherwell went and beat Rangers. So we didn't actually lose anything at the top of the table. So that was obviously very nice of Motherwell to go and do. And in fact, that was who we played next. Gilchrist crossed for Duque to put us ahead at half-time. And McLean picked out Duque to make it 2-0. So Dugay at the double. It was a comfortable win, this one. You can see they barely threatened our goal at all. And yeah, good to get back to winning ways nice and quickly. The next game they catch you up on is St Mirren. Johnny Angus played in Johnston for the only goal. So we controlled the game. You can see again from XG that it was maybe a little bit lucky to come away with a win, but it was a game we did deserve to win, and we did get we got a nice goal that we scored as well. But yeah, we didn't put it as well as we could have, but it was always a game that we felt like we were going to win. Those are often the ones though that you get mugged off on at the end, don't you? Now that was the winter break. We came back after the winter break with our final game to catch you up on. It was a Hamilton who have been resurgent under a new manager. So let's see if we could stop that resurgence. Lewitzi played in Angus to give us an early lead. Bayless picked out Johnson's run to get our second. And Paredes made it 3-0 at half-time. So a very, very good performance from us. Yeah, very little to say critical about this game. We played well, we scored goals, it was wonderful. But this was the first of the games where we don't have any of our South American kids. I kind of mentioned it, well, I did mention it, was the whole point of the intro. Yeah, the under-23s in South America is going on. So if we go and have a look at our squad, you will see Santizo is away, as is Ayrton, as is Bermudez and Duque. Is there another one, or is that it? No, that's it. So we're missing 4 of our better players, and well, that was the first game that we didn't have them. But if we go and have a look at the league table, you can see 4 points. We now have a lead over Rangers. Celtic has moved themselves up to 3rd, but they are 12 points back. So we're in a luxurious position in that even if we lose to Celtic in our first game today, we will still be top of the table, and we'll still be well clear of Celtic as well. So yeah, long may that continue. But let's go and have a look and see what we are doing here. And we're expecting a 4-2-3-1 from Celtic. And the team we are sending out is Trafford in goal, of course, with Santizo missing. It's Vazquez, Walker, Bernard, and Gilchrist as the back 4. Paredes and Irving in midfield. It's Lutzi, Ibarra, and McLean. Angus goes up top, Johnny Angus. And you can see we've still got some players that we've promised first team football to, so a few of them are still around the starting 11 just because of that, as much as anything else. And injuries, we've got a few of those as well. Johnson is out for about 2 weeks. Nakai is still out; he's still about 6 weeks away, or 2 to 6 weeks. And Harding as well is injured for this one. So it's very much a weakened squad, but let's hope it's good enough to get past Celtic. Now, of course, going to Celtic with a weakened squad normally we would just say we're no chance. So the fact that I still think there is a chance, well, I mean, that's a wonderful thing, isn't it? It again just shows how far we have come. But we need Trafford to put in a good performance here in goal for us, I think. All right, and here we go. Yeah, I think we are just in a good position. Oh, what's one need to do while we're waiting for the game to get underway, although it's now underway? I need to thank a new Patreon supporter. Thank you so much, Jerry. Massively appreciated. As I've said many times at this point, I'm very, very grateful for every one of the Patreons. I've been very lucky with them the last week or so, month or so, I should say. It's not expected at all, but if you do enjoy the content and you are able to, there's a link to the Patreon in the description. If you want to go and have a bit of a look around, I have little thank you perks. There's a way to try and say thank you other than just saying thank you. And yeah, like I say, greatly appreciated. So welcome aboard, Jerry. And yeah, thank you. Let's wait and see here what is going to happen, though. They get down the outside of us. Vazquez can't stop the cross coming in. Gilchrist is, well, the crossbar saved us. And let's not worry about anything else there. All right. Not much of a game. 3 shots, none on target. A draw here, I think, would actually be fine for us. It's not the perfect scenario for us to come to Celtic. And, yeah, like I say, if we can take a point, then we'll still be top of the table, although Rangers are currently beating Aberdeen. So the lead will be cut. But it's a big ask, I think, to come with such a weakened team and then expect us to be able to win as well. So that won't stop us from trying, that's for sure. Oh, I thought maybe we were going to win possession back there just for a wonderful second. Gilchrist, can he get to that? No. Can he stop the cross? Oh, Ibarra's read it like a book. Ball forward for Johnny Angus. It's picked up by Irving, not quite able to get to it. And Celtic trying to pick away. That's not a penalty, is it? Gilchrist, it's not the slide in. He had a hand on him, I think that said. So he's pulled him back. And can Trafford be a hero against his former team? Oh, he can. It's going to go back to him. Oh, hey, what a miss. What a miss by Furuhashi. And, well, we've had blushes saved. And Trafford has had his reward for saving the initial spot kick. Excellent stuff. Is that a sign of a little bit of luck going our way today, I wonder? Oh, how's he missed that? It's one of those. It's probably, you probably get in your head, don't you, going forward. You'd already missed the penalty. It's not the easiest chance. It's a tight angle. And he's just compounded his error, hasn't he? We've been unlucky so far. Yeah, I can get on board with saying that, I think. Go out there and prove you make the difference today. And we'll just get back out there. We'll encourage again. The front four aren't playing particularly well, are they? We do have Bayless we could bring on somewhere along the line. We have Turpie as a wing option. I wonder... Let's give them some encouragement. All right. We'll wait and see what happens with this. Lutzi, I think he might be offside there. It's cleared away. It's, well, play's continuing, so he mustn't have been offside. That was a decent chance. Here we go with Gilchrist. Can he whip across in now? There's a decent one. It's just across the face of goal from Lutzi. They've made some subs. Now, I was going to make some subs on my own, wasn't I? Ibarra is looking tied in there and he's not having a great game. So what we can do, we'll put Johnny Angus back and we'll move Luizzi up top. Angus can play in that role, but we'll play him as a shadow striker perhaps. Yeah, we might do that. And then we just need to find somebody to play here. I'm wondering if... I mean, we could do Bayless out there, but I'm wondering if we bring on the youngster Turpie and go to out-and-out wingers. We can switch them around and, yeah, try things this way. Try and get a little bit more width into our game and see if that works for us. We, in theory, have sort of 1.5 strikers up top. Johnny Yenger should be getting forward to try and support Lutzi where he can. Lutzi not having a great game, so what we'll do is we'll make an even better change. We'll bring on Clockerty, our young target man, except we won't play him as a target man. We'll play him as a complete forward because that's the role I want him to play in long term. And see if we can nick something late on here. I mean, they've missed a penalty. They've then missed a sitter from the penalty save. So it would be harsh on them if we were to go and take all 3 points. But let's hope we can go and do just that. Oh, and Trafford just sees it over the bar. Let's maybe try something a little bit different. I did toy with the idea of not playing with wingers, sort of going back to the Mazzella formation, and maybe I could have actually changed to that in hindsight, but it's looking as though our weakened team might be about to go and take a point off of Celtic, and that is, well, that's not bad, is it? Not a classic. We didn't have too many chances, and they'll argue that they should have won the game, but they didn't. So we'll take a point and run. So Rangers do end up winning. Hearts have won as well, so they go back ahead. You'll see Hamilton, I mean, they've brought themselves back in, they're actually out of the relegation zone, so they have been on a good run, but looks like Hearts have given them a bit of a blow like we did. So spoils shared as Trafford and Celtic were new acquaintances. He did a really good job, didn't he? Saved a penalty and didn't really make any mistakes, which is always good. Radhi Jady, I remember him from, where is he? I remember him from Bolton, Burnley. Where was he? Bolton, wasn't it? And then he went and ruined his whole career by going to Birmingham. But he looks like a decent manager. Where's he at Burnley? Who's he wanted by? Brentford. So he's going to be in the Premier League, it looks like. But guys, wait right there. It is time to begin our Scottish Cup campaign. Hopefully it's going to be a successful one. And it's going to start against Hibs. Okay, welcome back. We are getting ready to face Hibs in the Scottish Cup. And of course, last time we played them, we lost to them in the league. Now, a little bit to catch you up on. Rangers have, well, they didn't sack... what's his face, Gattuso. He went to Brentford. So they're going to have a new manager. Right now, it's Craig Mulholland, who is there as the caretaker. I mean, they could probably do worse than hire him, I suppose. But we'll keep an eye out as to who it is that replaces Gattuso. And given that that's who we're in the title race with this season, I mean, that could either be good or bad news for us, depending who comes in and how well they hit the ground running, of course. But let's go and have a look and see what we're doing here against Hibernian, where, of course, we sold Suljic to on January 1st. So he's no doubt going to come back and haunt us. We're expecting a 4-4-2 formation from them. And this is the team we're sending out. We've got Duque back, but that's it. The other three are still away. So we've got Trafford in goal, Vazquez, Walker, Leshy, and Gilchrist as the back four. Davenport and Bayliss in midfield. Duque, Ibarra, and Luizzi. Johnny Angus goes up top. And one other thing that I wanted to remind you or show you, I remember now. If you remember back to the start of the season, Ross County was, no one could understand why they were third favourites to win the league. Well, I went back and checked, and if we go to landmarks, they had a tycoon takeover. So that is why, that they are, they were such heavy favourites. And if you go and have a look at their transfer window, they've spent some money. 5 million on Callum Doyle, who we wanted to sign before he went elsewhere. But Whiteman, they've spent some money there. They've spent 10 million so far this year, and more of that has happened in January, or most of it's happened in January anyway. So yeah, that's why they were third favourites. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they kick on if it becomes sort of maybe a 4-horse race at the top of the league. But anyway, that's all to come. We can see the team sheets there. No, Suljic is on the bench. And of course, McLean is who we signed from them as well. So a little bit of crossover between the two squads. Pressure, no, let's not go with that. Chauffeur was put on a show out there. I think that's what I said against Celtic, wasn't it? And wasn't much of a show, but maybe we've saved it all up for the Cup. All right, and here we go at Easter Road. And I'll be really disappointed if we don't win the Cup this. I mean, I'm disappointed any time we don't win the Cup, but it feels like we've got the better, although we didn't beat them, but it feels like we've got the better of Celtic, or at least their equals. Rangers, I mean, they're a better team this year than they have been, but with Gattuso leaving, you wonder how that's going to affect them. And I mean, Ross County, they may be a threat, but they haven't really had a chance to do too much as of yet. So I mean, Hibs kind of feel like one of the only teams that have, wouldn't say a history of beating us, but certainly recently have been giving us a bit of a hard time. So it's definitely a tough game for us. Hopefully we'll be able to get the better of them and, go on to bigger and better things. The next round draw has happened, and it's Dunfermline for us, which they're a championship club. So that's a game we should win, 99 times out of 100. Duque, with a little bit of space to run into. He goes back to his left foot. Not the best effort by the goalkeeper. And it's cleared behind for a corner. And that is where that action will end. All right, come on, boys, come on. Let's get the first goal. I don't think there's replays, is there? Maybe there. I don't think there is. I think it'll be decided today. So we should see a goal today. Imagine if we had 2-0 and then we had to go to a cup replay. Goal kick for Hibs. Oh, well done by Duque. Read it like a book. Now, can he do a little bit better this time? He has, and it is another corner. Ibarra to take. It's it's a penalty, surely. He's gone straight through. I mean, it's borderline a red card, is it not? Well, I'm not sure I agree with that, referee. Vazquez coming forward now. Lutzi with a little bit of space. In there for Bayliss. Back to Vazquez. Vazquez twisting and turning. Can he whip a cross in? He goes back to Bayliss. To Ibarra. It's Angus. Johnny Angus with a header off the crossbar. I think he was offside. But we're showing some decent signs here that we have what it takes to break them down at least. Just need to go and do it now. Can Davenport win it back? Not yet. Again with Davenport, but again, it's not there for him. Leshy is there. Oh, it's not a good pass. It's not a good pass. It's a terrible pass. It's it's an assist, so I guess it's something. Oh, but that is not what was needed, Leshy. Go back to your goalkeeper. He did so well. His positioning is really good. It's just every now and again he does silly moments like that. Back to your goalkeeper, mate. Back to your goalkeeper. And, well, now we've got to We've got to find a response. All right, Gilchrist with a throw. We've been the better team here. We don't need to panic. There's a good ball in, and it is in the back of the net. It's Lutzi. Is it going to count? I think it is. The referee is trotting back. It's a 50th goal for Queen of the South from Lutzi. And their lead didn't last long, thankfully. Ball in from Davenport. It's kind of just floating around in there, and Lutzi was able to get up high up and get the ball down into the back of the net. How close was it to offside? He's well on. I can't see it, but we'll just... He's well on, it's fine. Alright, let's give them some encouragement now. See if we can go on with this. Johnny Yenga stands over a free kick. It's a long way out, and it's not a mile away. About halfway through the first half. We've been the better side, but of course the scoreboard doesn't reflect that. And we haven't seen Suljic yet, which almost certainly is going to be a goal for them. Can we go and win this ball back now? Doyle Hayes has got a little bit too much space in the middle there. He's threaded a nice... What is that? He's a wonderful ball through, and the striker's just decided he didn't want it. Trafford clears it up. And here we go again. Vasquez, can he get a foot in? No. Johnny Yengus putting some pressure on. Come on, guys. I wonder if we need to change something about what we're doing here just to try and prevent them. They seem to have a little bit too easy in midfield just now, don't they? Cross comes in. Trafford is... Well, he was there. He's missed it. But his defender, Gilchrist, has bailed him out. Oh, it's not working, is it? Something about the middle of the park is just not working for us. So let's try and make it a little bit more difficult for them in there. And we fall behind again. What's happened here? They're just... I mean, we're going man for man at the back, and they're just picking their way through. Leshy's not having a great game. Nor is Vasquez. Angus up top's not done much. And it doesn't feel like a game we should be behind in, but they're having their moments, aren't they? They look good in one or two moments, and they're taking those chances when they come along, and that's the difference just now. So not happy with that. Lutzi's a little bit annoyed, but he'll get over it. You're doing fine, Fabs. Just keep going. Yeah, doing well. He's fine. And let's go back and fist pump for everybody else. He's demotivated again. Excellent. I'm wondering... Let's try a berate. I'm wondering if we go back to our double Mazzella. Because we could move Lutzi up top. Duque has just come back from international duty and he's not having a great game anyway. Oh, it's wonderful stuff to watch, but it's not the result. It's not going well. I really wanted to win this season. So we'll make that change. Ibarra goes there. You go there. We probably need Paredes on, don't we? So let's go Paredes for Davenport, Irving for Duque. Switch those two around. And hopefully things will go a little bit better for us now. But we need a goal. We need a goal soon, don't we? Can we get one back? The other thing with playing as that with sort of the three in midfield, we might make it more difficult for them to ping it around like they are. We've done well there with Duque. He can't find Angus. It's not working. Bayless, there's a good ball for Duque again. Can he find a bit of composure this time? Gilchrist, Bayless, he's got a little bit of space. Angus through. Angus scores. Is he onside? He is. The referee is pointing back to halfway, and it is 3-2. Do we hold off on those changes? Maybe we do. Because that did look a little bit better, didn't it? Yeah, nicely done. Angus just about kept himself on side. And Bayliss was good enough to find him. So that is excellent. All right, come on, boys. Another one, please. Still a long way to go in the second half, so we don't need to panic. Ibarra to Lutzi. Oh, just wasn't quite there. Leshy's won the header. Hopefully that's going to start and give him some confidence to turn his game around. Gilchrist has got some space now. Can he get across in? It goes back for Davenport. Bayliss is in space again. Bayliss has a go. And it's just over the top. We've got some defending to do here, do we? Yes, we do. I mean, it's the defence that's not playing well. Oh, don't do it. The defence is what's not playing well. So, Leshy, off you come, mate. We'll get Bernard on for you. Vazquez, you can come off for Varela. And that'll just about be our subs, I think, won't it? It's so annoying. 4 goals conceded. Let's see if we can demand more. All right, I might go back to my initial thought because, well, I've only got 1 sub now, don't I? Which is a little bit silly of me. So I think what we'll do, we'll bring Paredes on. Is he left-footed? No, is Davenport left-footed? Yes. Okay, so we'll do this then. And that might work. Yeah, defensively, we've been a shambles. Paredes with the corner. Can he rescue us? Oh, there's a good header from Andrew Walker. And it's 4-3. It's an absolute goal fest at Easter Road. And, well, hopefully it's not done yet. Towering header from Andrew Walker. And let's see if we can continue now. We've come back for a kickoff highlight. Let's see what we can do here. Can Bayliss? No, can't quite get a foot in. Oh, it's offside, I think. It doesn't matter, he's missed it. Let's give it a focus. And see what we can do. Angus is looking very, very tired, but I'm pretty sure we're out of subs. Yeah, we are. Let's go with demand more. Is there another goal in this game for us? What else can we do? Let's just let's try a bit of a higher tempo. Let's try shooting on sight as well. Oh, don't, guys. Come on. I really wanted to win the cup this year. We have a highlight. We're in the 89th minute. Can we nick it late? Lutzi's there. Can he put a foot in? Oh, he's tried. He couldn't quite. Come on. Somebody. It's over the top. It's a nothing pass. Easy for Trafford. And here we go. Bernard forward for Bayliss. Bayliss to Gilchrist. Is this the moment? Bayliss again. Bayliss has had a good game, hasn't he? He's been in the middle of everything that's good for us. Paredes. It's Ibarra. Ibarra! Oh, it's a stunning save. Let's encourage them. Paredes with the corner. Where's Walker again? Bernard's up there somewhere as well. It's towards Walker. It's away, though. Is Bernard going to be able to get to it first? No. Can he win it back? He can. It's going to be a throw. 5 minutes of stoppages. We've got a free kick. Is Paredes going to take it? Who's taking this? Where's it from? It is Paredes. It's a decent position. Paredes. It's good. It's off the crossbar and it's away. You couldn't make it up. Oh, and we're going to have to win the league if we want a trophy this season. Unbelievable. 4-3, and look at that. We've had the chances to win it. Oh, that is just so disappointing. So there we go, out of Europe, out of the cup. It's only the league that we have to worry about now. And I mean, you can try and spin that positively and that we can just go all out for the league, but that is massively disappointing. And I mean, I'm almost tempted to say, even if we do go on and win the league this season, the season feels like a bit of a disappointment. It feels like we failed, but Yeah, I mean, one game we couldn't score, the other game we couldn't stop the other team from scoring. So they're a bit of a you can make the argument. The January window is almost done. I think what we'll do, given that there is just the league to play for, we might try and whip through, maybe come back once a month. So let's come back for, let's say, Livingston and St Johnstone. The window will be closed at that point. I'm thinking we'll probably get one, maybe two players in. What I don't want to do is just do massive surgery on the squad, because I don't think we're that far away. We're just missing one or two things right now. Or actually, we're missing more than that, because half our squad's off in South America. But I think we're close to having a really good team. So I don't want to ruin that by picking at the pieces. So I think we'll come back for Livingston and St Johnstone, and we'll go from there and see where the season takes us, and maybe start thinking about who you want to nominate for your Viewers Player of the Year. If it is just the league we have playing to play for now, this season could start to wrap up very quickly. So yeah, let me know who you think has been our best or your favourite player so far this season. And I'll see you in a day's time for some more football. Take care.